All right. Looks good. We'll go have Puffy Puffy. All right. Welcome. Happy summer. Happy summer, Cap. 5x5. Good here. Speak. I was just outside. I think we got over an inch of rain. A lot of rain yesterday. Ben, Ron, how you doing? How are things going in Guam? We had yeah, you've been dry. Been pretty dry there. Finally rained here today. Too much. Too much rain. Too dry. Oh, that ain't good. Do you collect rainwater there? I know, like Bermuda and stuff, they collect rainwater. Yes and no. I guess some people with their own place collect the rainwater, and I guess other people in apartments don't. That's what I get out of that. Uh, I don't drink it. Huh. No, I wouldn't drink the rainwater. Although there's nothing wrong with it if you put a filter on it. We made a good effort there, Cap, and I want to thank you. For your expertise looking at that barge. It really pissed me off. I don't know if you've seen the Gulf of Mexico's dead, and it's gonna get worse. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good deal. I piss in a gallon container. I don't piss in the toilet, and I just add it to my compost when it's full. It's good for the compost. I'm not in any medication, but during power outage, it's so you don't have to keep flushing it. That's something survival wise. And when the power comes on, you can dump it in the toilet or whatever and flush it. Uh, we're up early today. I got to get moving on this garden, so I think we're going to take a couple days off. I actually started one earlier this morning. I don't know what it was, 6:30 or something. I went live. Nobody was here. We had I didn't watch Mike Morales last night. I went to bed. I went in and said hi to everyone, and I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. So I got some I try to get some seed in uh today and maybe turn over if it doesn't rain too hard. I only got a little bit more on one of these plots to turn over. I got tomatoes to go in there, plum tomatoes. But we had a good soak in. I got carrots coming up, which is pretty good. We got quite a bit more that goes in. All that tobacco I separated. I'm giving them a little bit of time to get caught up. And I don't know. It's supposed to be pretty warm this weekend. It's supposed to be in the 80s. Uh, Be the first time, I think this year we were even close to it, I think. It's been a real strange year. Uh, mm, uh, mm. Already the 21st. There's such a long way to go, man. Everything's just starting out. I didn't put anyone in the description, but Carol did a good video. Mike did a good video. I'm going to get a chance. I'll watch his. Adam Green went live last night 3 times. Adam never has trouble. So he was having trouble last night. Mm. Ah. Mm. You're quiet there, Cap. What's going on? We got kind of cool day here. I got a lot of rain. Going to go offline. Update. All right. Yeah, I had to do all that shit this morning. No problem. We're I was telling you about Never Lose Truth did a good video. I didn't watch Mike's last night. I just went in and said hello to everyone, and I'm going to bed. Too late for me. this time of the year. Because that late in the winter, I have no trouble. All right. Well, glad to have you. You know, St. James, what is it? Like 5:37 there. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot you did have your doctor's appointment. I hope that went well for you. We we got I just checked RT this morning. We shot down and they got one of our drones got shot down. $230 million, dude. $230 million, if you can believe that. When we talk about welfare in our country, there's your welfare right there, the drone makers. And we won't be satisfied watching other countries. They'll be watching us, and they are already. But that was pretty cool. India's out there too. Uh, and, isn't that something? Isn't that something? You'll get it straightened out. Oh, the whole fucking thing is pure bullshit, man. These fucking assholes, you know, the authority, they ain't got no clue. They never will. They never suffered, you know. They never had fucking tough times, most of them. And the ones that did probably just brought it on themselves. Uh, There's no reason for our vets and our American people to be worrying about that shit. Especially when the goddamn Federal Reserve prints so much money, you know. And then the fucking assholes go and put everything into this thin layer of economy called the the industrial military war complex. It's like we're not capable of doing anything productive in this goddamn country except kill people. And pretty shameful for a lot of people my age. You know, we grew up in that peace, love, no war type fucking deal. People like St. James age, you know, the 5 years army out there protesting the wars back in the 60s. And so we sort of grew up watching them. Yeah. When will they ever learn, man? Who is it? Peter, Paul, and Mary? When will they ever learn? And the cowards never serve communists that put their John Hancock on war shit. Uh, they got a real fucking attitude. Hypocrite motherfuckers, I'll tell you. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't expect too many people to get in here. I'm going to close down here in a little bit. I got some stuff to take care of. Stuff, and more stuff. Well, I hope you fix that glitch in the system. I know. I know we can't. We have a real tough time doing anything proper in this country anymore. Hey, you take care. I'm going to leave it running for a little bit. I don't suspect anyone going to be in here for a while. But I figured I'd just do live anyway. Take care, Cap. Have a great day. Hope you get that thing squared away. Ah, wow. Thanks for the thumbs up, Cap. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Been a long day already. Ah, we got land, plant. The numbers ain't too good. Much food been taken out with these floods. All right. All right. Dynamite. Mm. Mm. Well. Mm. 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 All right. Oh. Mm. 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 Hello. How you doing? Where you from? What's your weather? Are you in any of the flooding states? Ah, well, welcome aboard. It's rainy. Where you located? You don't need this country. Don't need no more rain. I'll tell you that much. It's rainy. Are you in the United States? Are you in Italy? Mia, good morning. Happy summer. Oh, well, that's your own business. Uh, USA. Uh, what do you think, Mia? We had Cap in here. Cap went to bed. What you doing, Mia? How's your weather? Really? It's awful. So you didn't get none of them storms last night, Mia? Yeah, he just went to bed. He had a tough day at the doctor's. They're screwing him around with some bullshit with his bills and stuff. And it's funny, you send people to the hospital or to the doctors, they get treatment, and then they come back, and they get all this bill bullshit to choke on. Yeah, he's okay. He seems like he's in good spirit. Um, well, I actually started quite early. I wasn't even going to go live today, but I figured I'd go live and celebrate the solstice. And yeah, well, they don't want to tell us what the weather is in their state. And so we respect that. But they are in the US and it's raining. It could be here to friggin' Alaska. Wow. Wow. I probably got a little over an inch of rain here. It was raining pretty good yesterday, which I'm not going to bitch about it. I've got a lot of seed in there. um, I got I get carrots and beet seed, bean seed coming up. So we're supposed to go into the 80s on I think Saturday and Sunday. So maybe we'll finally get something popping here. No, no. If you scroll up and read the person's writing. Outdoor, good morning. How you doing? We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, there, Jeff. And rain in here. About an inch of rain, probably a little over. Are you on the road today? Are you office? Oh, you're probably driving, so don't worry about it. Road. Oh, cool. Well, I guess Jeff's driving me. Oh, no shit. I love my mods, man. Here you go, Jeff. I'm so sorry about that. I'm kind of silly. Thank you, Mia. Mia says good morning, anyways, Jeff. You got a moderator. You'll look better in blue. We don't like any more gray. We'll keep that gray away. I'm talking to my right back at you, man. I'm talking to my friend from Montana, Idaho. They get down to 38 degrees. Last week they had a hard freeze up there. Can you believe that? Snow up above 6,000 feet. Yeah. Well, I was in I use a lot of my hands in the garden pulling. Once I turn it over with the pitchfork, I got to pull out all the dandelions and the clove. Oh, I don't know. I think it's pretty early. It's early for bamboo. In St. James, remember, it's only 7 o'clock there. Bamboo's, what's bamboo? 3 hours. So it's 5 o'clock. Polly and Ryan, I don't know. Chase is, it's only 7 o'clock there. Like I said, I think it just started early. We got, so when I turn this garden over, I'm doing a lot of feeling of my ground. Man, I tell you, happy Friday. Happy summer. Happy summer, Ryan. And welcome aboard. Yeah, Mia, I got some spots in that ground, that don't have the sun on it all day. It's cold. It's real cold. I went by a farm yesterday, and they must have had 10 miles of plastic laid out on the ground. Good to see you, Ryan. I had to go to bed last night. Yeah, I seen that. I thought that was pretty cool. The buzzards on the tower. Super Dave over there messing around, not messing around with anything, uh, but I don't think he understands the power of what he was standing in front of. And if any of you guys ever played around with CB, you got the coax cable. That's a coax cable. That's hardline shit. The all that wire he said was going up the tower. I don't know if you caught that. That's hardline shit, man. I mean, that's probably about $1.50 a foot. Very, very expensive. Good stuff, though. VHF, UHF, and microwave. You know, if they kept it at 3G, I wouldn't have no problem. But this 5G shit, it's being tossed down all over the world. You know, you can't run 5G in Israel. That's just way too high of a frequency, man. To be putting on children and people. I think it's just fucked, actually. But yeah, I mean, you know, Mike Morales said it the other night. What do you call it? A frequency haze or fog or something. He's right. There's a lot of RF radio frequencies. I think that other guy bailed, the other girl. Well, they don't have to be, that's for sure. They don't have to be, you know. It's money, 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 money. You know, that's you gotta wave the flag in one hand and have the dollar bills in the other hand. Look at me. Money, 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 money. Fuck the quality of life. Fuck everything. $230 million shot down by Iran. Shot down a drone. Well, that's all right if you did. Somebody ain't got confidence come in here and tell us what state they're in, what the weather is. I have no use for them. Kind of silly bullshit. I'm not out to check on your fucking shit. Just get a weather report. Yeah, we just gave $250 million to Ukraine. So that's a $500 million spent this week that I know of on bullshit. So they talk about welfare and they talk about Medicare and all this shit. RT had a real good article in there about all the students that are committing suicide. And yeah, you ain't kidding. You know, and it isn't even giving money away. Like, that's kind of a false statement. We're printing money. We're printing money on our birth certificates. That's where the debt goes, you see. Right now, I last I heard before the $21 trillion was missing, we're some near I think it was like $720,000 for every man, woman, and child birth certificate. US born birth certificate. So everyone in the room, you know, could go tomorrow on Social Security disability because we've been disabled by these pigs, and wouldn't even scratch the surface of what they owe us. You got $1,000 a month to live on, if you think about it. That's 750 months. 750 months. That is 750 months. If my mathematics is correct. If you owe me $750,000 and you paid $1,000 a month, that's 750 months. How many years is that? Ballpark. 10 would be 10 would be 120, would be 12 years. Shit, man. A fucking teenager you got there don't need to work a day in their lives. Oh, well, this whole thing with Iran, is getting sickening. I'm over 60 years old, and I was doing this shit in 1970s. We're gonna go kill Iran, kill Iran, kill Iran. I don't know what the fuck. Iran, I think what happens is the leaders of Iran get all 12-inch decks, and our leaders only got 1-inch decks. And I guess they're fucking, I don't know. They're like, why they want to keep going after these fucking people, robbing them for their oil. Hopefully. Is the same scumbags have been around for 40, 50 years, pulling chains. So, what can I say? Yeah. Well, if you and I know all this shit, senators know it and congressmen know it. So they're no longer, if the day of the rope comes and they start dragging these people out in the street and setting them on fire, just leave Ron Paul alone. Right. Oh, isn't it disgusting? I watched, hey, John, I watched a video the other day. Mia, it was Trump Live rally. And he had that inbred reptilian scumbag Pence up there touting how great his leader was. Yeah. I don't like using Trump, Todd. I'm kind of sensitive for people using anything related to mental health. Happy morning. Good to see you. Just finished 30 minutes of filming. Chemtrails in Cleveland already being blasted. I'm all right. I'm tired. John, thanks for asking. How you doing? Been watching Jimmy Dore. Hey, did you see Jimmy Dore had Ron Paul on? I didn't have your email, John, but I sent it out to a lot of people, and Bamboo was the only one that clicked on it. And he got there, I think Rhonda also. They got there in the last few minutes of Ron Paul talking, and Jimmy Dore goes, well, thank you very much, Ryan. This discussion was good. Because Ron Paul was trying to teach Jimmy Dore what Jimmy Dore should already wake up and fucking quit sounding like an asshole that he does. And I love Jimmy. I've been with Jimmy for years. But sometimes he's just fucking ridiculous. You haven't checked yours. No, anyways, long story short, John, I went back. I had to go work in the garden. I says, I'll watch this later. I want to see what Ron Paul speaks. You better listen. Well, fucking Jimmy Dore pulled the fucking video. And I don't know what reason. I asked him in comments. He didn't answer me. A lot of people were asking, where's this Ron Paul interview? I don't have any clue what happened. I don't think I know it wasn't YouTube. I know it wasn't YouTube. It was Jimmy Dore pulled the thing. So I was really disappointed with Jimmy. He's done a lot of good shit. Matter of fact, Jimmy, well, it's going to be going on 2 years ago, did a great show. And at the time, every American was $264,000 in debt to the Federal Reserve. So our birth certificate at the time had 206, it's 200, $564,000 on every birth certificate back then. And then you got $21 trillion missing. I think that puts us all up in the $3 million category. And we can all have different opinions and shit. But the bottom line is the state attorney general should enforce anyone coming to them. And here's my birth certificate. I want my goddamn money and pull me out of your U.S. system of admiralty and injustice for all. Sick in the throat, phlegm. Sending in the yak. Yeah, that can't be fun. You watched the whole thing? You watch the whole thing, John? Oh, it's up to you. But I just can't be bombarded with shit, not shit. No, not someone else. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Here, let me read it again. Sick in the throat. I had that trouble here the other day. I could not. I was wheezing and hacking and coughing. There were fibers in the sky hanging off the trees. But I was watching him talk to another piece. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Anyways, I only got a little bit of the interview. It seemed like it was going well. I know he had a lot of people in there. He had a lot of people. Nathan, how you doing, Nathan? Yeah, I do too. I'm on this new roll. Good, not alcohol. Stay away from alcohol. How you doing, Nathan? Welcome aboard. Yeah, that's always pretty cool in here, Nathan. We ain't trying to hunt you down, Nathan. We just want to know if you're in the flood territory of the United States of America, man. People don't need any more rain, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I don't even drink a beer anymore. I'm just not into it. We got heavy rain supposed to come in here again today and then go to 80 degrees. You know what that means? Mosquito heaven. I can't bitch about it. My life sucks. Hey, jump on the bandwagon, Nathan. I'm not laughing at you, brother. I'm just telling you. Jump on the bandwagon. That's why we're here in the morning and been here. Try to cheer people up. But never lose truth, Carol, Nathan. Hey, Nathan. I know you want to talk about your life sucks. I'd like to know where you're from, not your street address, what state you're in, and what's your weather. That's all. You got chemtrails overhead, you got raining, you got snow. John, you weren't here early. I talked to my friend. They had a hard freeze up in Montana, 4,000 feet last week. I think she got down to 38 degrees last night. Oh, it would have been the other night. Oh, no. Come on. Are you shitting me, Nathan? Well, I guess it's better than snow. You got any snow going on up in the mountains? Welcome aboard, Nathan. You know, that's all I can say to you. I mean, cheer up, man. Ain't gonna get any better. I'm gonna spend some time in Colorado myself. Financially, they're in good shape. The pot retail I heard was approaching $5 billion, Mia. I heard the pot tax revenue was approaching $5 billion. You know, you do, John Cortez, Pagosa Springs, right on. I've been to both. Cortez is pretty amazing. You know, Nathan, about 2011, the sheriffs in your state told Obama to go fuck themselves. Obama came with some executive order, gun control, and all but one of your sheriffs in your state stood up to them and told them, fuck you, don't come in here. You weren't talking about finances. What were you talking about, Mia? I don't quite understand, and I don't think John does either. Could you elaborate on why you think Colorado's having a tough time? The whole country's having, oh, weather. Well, I asked Nathan, I don't know if he's still with us. It's raining where he is, but higher up elevation, they're probably getting more snow. Would you think of Durango, John Hott? Did you ever take the train? Durango Silverton? It's been on my bucket list. I lived about 60 miles from there. Well, let me tell you, Mia, first of all, Colorado, the way I understand it, and don't quote me, but I'm pretty close, has 54 mountaintops that are over 10,000 feet. That's very high up. I've had it snow on me in June and August when I was taking care of a camp at 8,300 feet. Oh, just driving the back roads. Yeah. Pretty country, man. Pretty country. Pretty. Um, Roads are really nice. People are swell. Kind of getting the back country though, you know, it gets kind of lonely after a while for sure. Yeah, I don't know what sand dunes. I used to buy my coal in Durango to heat my camper. We I've been to Durango, Pagosa. I wasn't really cared about it too much for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Uh, well, we went, I think, further east in Pagosa. The first time I took my pup out, we were at some park there with a big lake. I think it was a state park. I don't think it was federal. An old pup went running out into the water, got over his head and started sinking. I had to run out and go save him. He's a lab mix. I guess he didn't learn how to swim. No, no, I was dating. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ryan. And I'm not going to argue with you or Polly. You're absolutely right. Um, and missed. And I'm telling you, I'm with you guys 100%. But when you've been beat down over and over and over and over, and you ask somebody for a job and they look at you and say, you ain't from around here, and that goes on all the fucking time up here, you're in a different world, brother. So take my word for it. I'm still happy up here, believe it or not. It's just very, very disappointing to see the fucking people and the attitude that they have there. They should see you go out of state fucking plate. I'm running like a, yeah. I want to go to the beach, but I know I'm pointless. Can't go in the water due to flesh-eating bacteria, bull sharks, and whatever else could be out there. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Take some pictures. Cook lobster after. Well, go easy, man. Layer it, just layer it. We got we got rain going on up here. John, you didn't answer me. You ever done the Durango to Silverton steam engine for Irish complexion? I don't get blessed with dark skin. Well, then take care of yourself, man. Don't worry about it. No engine. Yeah, that's a trip and a half, man. That's a trip and a half. Well, that's okay, Lily White. Don't put yourself down, man. That's sexy. I'm working in a warehouse getting my load ready. Oh, all right, Ryan. Well, I hope I really wasn't going to stay on this long. I started pretty early. Yeah, I'm glad they're both happy. What'd you think of that Animas River spill, John? We paying attention to that? The gold mine they opened up and flooded the Animas River with toxins. My dog been in that river. I've been in that river. Beautiful river. If you ran through 550 from Cortez, over to Pagosa Springs. You run along the river there. No, in Colorado. Yeah, you don't remember that spill? What was that, 2 years ago? Yeah, that was really fucked up. A lot of people said it was McCain that ordered it too. He had ties with the gold mine. They went up there. It was a capped gold mine full of water. Horrible shit. And I watched it. I watched them on YouTube. There's a YouTube video you can go watch. And the asshole's using a backhoe trying to pull the plug out of it. And you start seeing water coming out. And you know there's a mountain full of water. They almost lost the backhoe. And it came out of there like a fire hose for a day or two. And that was the last water the Navajos had on that side. The EPA came and said everything was fine. Yeah, turn the river. Yeah, was it 2015 already? Oh, I was sick to my stomach, man. So the Navajo Dam over in Aztec, that's where I live. Farmington, Aztec area. I went up to that thing and I didn't realize what it was. But they had cut the water off to the Navajos. Yeah, the Yellow River thing. They cut the water off on this Navajo Dam, cut their water right off. Boom. That's it. So they were getting the water out of the Animas and then the Yellow River thing. Terrible. Oh, left everything. I mean, didn't so much flood it, but it poisoned the water. Yeah, it was 2015 already. I can't believe the color. Clear Carolina, blue sky 72. First day of summer almost feels like fall. Are you serious? Good for you, Ryan. Good for you. I still got my coal stove going, Ryan. It's still chilly up here. Yeah, I had the dog in the picture. The dog in the picture, and this guy here. I used to take him down. I had a little spot I could get to that wasn't on Indian reservation. I forgot what the reservation was there near towards Durango. Pretty country, man. Good people too. You know, when people serve you something, you go get a pizza from them or some shit. You know, at some mom and pop place, they say thank you for coming. Come again. Here, when they serve you shit, they're waiting for you to say thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for my fucking McDonald's order. You got to thank them as a customer. 4 years later, it feels like a swamp. Oh, I think it's going to be pretty roasty, toasty. Yeah. Was it 2014? Man, time flies. Yeah, well, my friend up there's got my friend up there had a hot freeze up in Montana. She's at 4,000 feet, and they said it was 38 degrees there the other night. They're probably because my cold-hearted bitch of a wife moved back to New Hampshire and left our kids down here for me. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, Ryan. I didn't know that. Hey, Ryan, I had somebody in my life. She was lost, man. She was going through a divorce. I shouldn't have dated her. 2 years. I don't date anyone that's ain't got 2 years under their belt divorce. Uh, the fucking bank fucked her over. She wanted the mortgage split up a little bit. Yeah, you should give Jeeper your ex your Jeeper's phone address. Hey, but listen to this, Ryan. I ain't shitting you. She lost everything. The banks wouldn't cooperate. She's a hard-working woman. Anyways, so we get a camper. We go out west. All she did was nothing for a fucking year. Sabotage that goddamn shit. I didn't want to live back east. I was happy where I was. I loved where I was. I adored where I was. I never wanted to see green goddamn grass fucking again unless I go to a goddamn golf course. And I don't go goddamn golfing. I never wanted to see this shit ever again. I agree with you though, Ryan and Polly, and Miss did a video yesterday explaining about internal happiness. I am happy. I'm a happy guy. I don't hold no grudges here. It's what it is, man. Also, Ryan, I worked with Navajo, and they don't like us, man. That's just a fact. They do not like us. We're white, and they don't like us. But I get along with them. So I don't know what the deal is up here. I just think that that there's too much blood here, Ryan. I think sacredly, spiritually, there's just too much fucking innocent blood here. The place is saturated. Well, the murdering that went on 300 years before our country here. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but whatever. I try to be nice to everyone, and I approach everyone with a clean piece of paper. I do not approach people with any type of lingering bullshit. I always hold. Like I said, when I meet some, hey, there was 2 hot chicks in laundry last night. I was telling her, all I need is 3 minutes, and then you can have my machine. What'd you miss? Internal happiness. How you doing, Pauls? How's it going? I'm surprised everyone's here this early. Anyways, that sucks. You go down there to make a life for yourself. And, where are the days where, I watched this thing on PBS yesterday afternoon. It was a guy who made clocks, handmade clocks. And his wife, was in college and all this shit. So anyways, they got married, and the wife was dedicated to her husband. And it worked out where this guy's making thousands and thousands of dollars on the clock, a handmade clock. And she took up, what do you call that shit? When you scrape metal and write names. I forgot what the hell that shit's called. Not scrimshaw. Anyway, she took it up. Now she's some big wig. Hey, good morning, St. James. I have a privilege of looking at puppets. Not sarcasm. Just got off work. Sing it, Ralph. It brings back good memories. That was from Farmington to get back to Rhode Island for a visit. That was, yeah. Where are you, Paulus? How you doing, St. James? I went to bed last night. I was up pretty early. I got rain here. I got to try to get in the garden. I waited. My eyes were closing, waiting for Mike to come on. Did you see what happened last night to our friend Adam Green. Adam Green went live 3 times and couldn't get it happening. Polly. Happy Friday. Happy or some shit. Polly. Hey, Polly. Happy summer. Good to see you. Fell asleep again. Yeah, for me, he's going on too late. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Paulus. I asked you where you were from and where the rain was. Grape nut guy. Oh, you Gibbons. What happened to you Gibbons? What were we talking about, Colorado, and brought up Yule Gibbons? Yeah, but he got interrupted. Oh, that's right. That's right. Western Mass. You raining down there? Yeah, it's coming up here. I don't even know if I'm going to get in the garden today. Yeah. 60 degrees here, Albuquerque. Healthy air quality because of the fires. Fires in New Mexico or Arizona? Stalking the wild asparagus. You know, I never seen a wild asparagus. Well, we got a thing up here, Paula, called. Oh, I didn't know that. Where? Where the hell are the fires? Hey, Paula's. We got a thing called up here, fiddleheads. They're the ferns. When the ferns come up and they pick them, they get some real good fiddlehead pickers up here. And they taste almost like an asparagus. You have them there too. What's Polly up to this morning? Good to see you, Polly. Down in the southern part of the state, but winds are blowing the particles up. Oh. We had I guess Adams, a couple of them I think only went for 30 seconds, and he's starting to have the trouble I was having. What's a fire in Philadelphia? Forest fire, house fires, gas fires. What kind of fire? You see, Iran just shot down one of our $230 million drones. I hope you Trump supporters out there are jumping with glee. That's $1 for every American. I don't want to look like a germaphobe walking around with a mask. Well, some of that wood, in the desert, when it burns, it's very toxic. I think creosote, is toxic. I think. What's Polly? Polly busy making coffee and getting ready to drive. What do you guys got planned this weekend, Polly? I hope to see your tiger video. where they rescue the tigers. Uh, we got oh yeah, really? Is it that much smoke? It is an amazing sight. You know, I remember times, St. James, you might. Do you remember when they were built? Were you in Rhode Island when they were building the Newport Bridge? Were you in Rhode Island when they were building the Newport Bridge? Well, I remember being a kid and Pop taking us down there on a Sunday after like that, where we go down there and the sun was nothing but a big orange ball. And we were listening to every time I mentioned the Newport Bridge, the song always came to my mind, except for today. But there was a very prevalent song back then, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, I think it might have been a little bit earlier than that. I was about 10, I think. Pretty sure you don't follow sports, but your city just scored an outstanding individual basketball team. His name is Josh Hart. Oh. Oh, Mia. Oh, all right. Well, we follow sports. We used to have Bamboo and what was his name? Jeff. Just plain Jeff. Used to come in here and tell us the Red Sox won every day. I haven't seen him in a while. Cold, man. Cold. Cold and raining. We're going to have a puff puff. I had a breakfast already. Have made myself a nice beginning of summer sandwich. Not the Jeff. No, not outdoor Jeff. No. I watch a little soccer. I don't follow any of the teams. I just watch a good soccer game and F1. I do like F1, but it's never telecast anymore. They got too greedy. I think they telecast the Canadian Grand Prix. What, last week or the week before, and I missed it. We well, like I said, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we're burning coal here. It's good chill in the air. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have a couple puff puff. You guys carry on. We got east wind. I call that the devil's wind. You live in here in New England. East wind. Uh, yeah, right on. Oh, no shit. Nathan got busted. Well, yeah, that's like the third time we've had people get in trouble like that. We had another one in here too. I thought Mia was going to slam him. Give Bob back. Well, I don't know. The guy that came in and said, a girl, that I don't give anyone my information. I live in the USA. And it's like, well, we're not here to find out where you are. And AI might understand all this shit. And maybe they do. I don't know where the nun went. Yeah. And you imagine, I mean, I understand. I'm not out to collect anyone's data where they're from. But like when St. James come in, I know where St. James is, John Hart and Mia. So if they say the weather's terrible, the weather's terrible. They've been in here for a while. I know where they are. And most of us know where they are. So, so I think that's all we're in here. Yeah, don't do nothing to the nun if she comes in, and don't you dare do nothing to Donald Trump if he comes in. I got to talk to him. No, only only you go easy, girl. We want Donald Trump to come and visit us. I could have a talk with him again. Evidently, he don't understand that the economy is not the U.S. stock market. There's a lot more other people out there than the fuckers in the New York Stock Exchange. So when you bring the goddamn minimum wage up, is America going to make great again and try something different? Like paid people $30 an hour to work at Burger King. Then you got something there. Because you told me. Yeah, right on. Sorry, I was being blocked by who? Yeah, well, whatever they are, they're working for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They certainly can get a living wage. Why don't you try that, Trump? How's that? 12 months. Demand every corporation in this country that's on the New York Stock Exchange pays their workers $30 or more. 1 year. See what happens. I don't know why. They're playing games. Adam Green never had a problem going live. He had trouble last night. And the sad part is he never said whether it was on his end or YouTube. Oh, don't give up. Although it'd be nice if we had a text to talk. So when you say something, everyone in the room can hear it, Here she is, Miss Nebraska. How's your weather, girl? Don't tell me you're raining. Miss Shauna got a new computer, by the way, last night. So we're hoping to see more work coming out of her. She's busy, busy, busy. We she went live when Mike Morales went live. I was waiting for Mike Morales to come in just to say hi to him and everyone. Haley came into Mike's chat. Said she's got engaged. I said, congratulations. She said she would tell her. She would tell her. Tell who? 55 and semi-cloudy. Well, it's better than rain for you guys. I don't know, Hillary. But I just wanted to jump in, you know. I was falling asleep. And I wanted to jump in and just say hi to everyone. I know I didn't individually say hi to everyone. And I stopped in Shauna's. I said the same thing there. Oh, I didn't know if I told you, John. My friend in Montana, Idaho line, they had a hard freeze last night. Last week, and then they were down to 38 degrees last night. I think that beats Troy out. We haven't heard from Troy in a while. He's been cold. He's been pretty cold. It's cold up here, I think. I mean, we're supposed to go to 80 degrees this weekend. Got a lot of rain. We're probably going to work on 1.5 inches, 2 inches of rain up here, which I'm not really complaining. I see my little carrots poking their head up, so I'm good with that. Huh. 85 here, chilly for me. Damn. Damn. You came up here today, your nipples be so hard they'd cut glass. It's cold, man. My feet are cold. Right. Um, no, 85 isn't chilly. 55 is chilly. Oh, yeah. It's 85 here. That's chilly for me. So I thought you were saying 85 was chilly. So if you came up here, your nips would cut glass. Someone was saying there was snow up along the Canadian. Yeah, Montana. Yeah, they got snow. She said they got snow up at 6,000 foot. LOL. Good. I'm glad you laughed at that. You know, tight-minded people that I've been dealing with up here, females. If I said something like that, they'd be like, "You're such a filthy pig. You're so dirty. You're so inappropriate." I had one girl up here started dating. She had nice boobs. I really liked them. I mean, they looked like they were sculptures, work of art. Boy, I couldn't even tell her she had nice boobs. And all you think about, baby. No, that ain't all I think about, you stupid fucking inbred. No. You like that? I heard that once a long time ago. I forgot who it was, but it was a girlfriend of mine, a friend that's a girl. And we met somewhere. I forgot where it was. He said, "Damn, it's so cold out here. My nips can cut glass." I thought that was funny. I'm not going to handle the new crap they have been doing here. Well, how am I supposed to know what they're doing there, Trace? There you go. There's another person. Yeah, I do too, and it ain't the size, this shape, we all been brought up. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to handle this new crap they have been doing here. Well, what? Good, maybe I can get brain to turn on. I don't know what the fuck that's got to do with trying to solve a problem here. No one else is answering. Mm-hmm. The fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Better too. I don't know what you mean, John. You're making things more difficult for me. Do you want to start over or do you not want to start over? That is the question. So I'm going to say it again. I'd appreciate it. If you get the Wheel of Death, I don't need you to write a goddamn documentary on Wheel of Death. Just put 2 in the chat. 222, even if you do it over. If it comes back, put 111. And then we just wasted 3 minutes doing this shit. You want me to start over? Just let me know what you want to do. Don't sit here and let it run. Let it run. Number 2. Okay, so John, you've got the Wheel of Death. So you can't hear me.